Hi, and welcome to your practice. Thank you for joining me today. For this practice, we're going to be doing some cross-body movements. The practice will be more mentally challenging than physically challenging. Let's start on our backs to settle into practice. And as you're settling in, find a position that's comfortable where you can just come into your body for a few minutes. And just notice first where your breath is. Notice if you're holding tension in your body. And while focusing on your breath, use your breath to let the tension subside. And as your physical body is beginning to relax and come into practice, now bring awareness to your mind and your thoughts and what you're thinking. And just make a note of it. At the end of practice, we'll come into this same position and I'll ask you the same question. So just be aware during practice if you notice any shifts. So continue to just follow your inhales and exhales. And think about in your life if you've formed some habits, maybe habits that are no longer serving you. And one of the things about habits is that it's a pattern of repetition that gets ingrained in our brains. So once it's ingrained fully, we can do certain habits without even thinking about it. So it's not coming into our conscious thought. So the way to break out of these grooves or habits is to challenge ourselves to do new things. And it can be really frustrating. So you might find this practice a little bit mentally frustrating, but know that it's good for your brain. Our brains are capable of changing through something called neuroplasticity. So we can get out of habits that no longer serve us. We just have to get over that hump of being uncomfortable. So take one more deep inhale and let the air go through your mouth. And then we're gonna come to a position where your feet are on the mat, your knees will be up. And then bring your feet off the ground, place your hands on your knees, and we're going to do a movement called Apanasana. So as we're breathing in, your hands will be stretched out. As you exhale, draw your knees towards your chest. And then breathe in, straighten your arms and move your knees away. So let's follow a breath pattern where we'll count breath, but lengthen the inhale and exhale with each repetition. So take a breath in and then exhale for 1, 2, 3. Inhale for 1, 2, 3. Exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in for 4. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now roll on to your side and come up to a seated position, and then make your way to all fours position. And then you can come to sit on your feet. So take a breath in for 1, 2, 3, and then fold down. Exhale to child's pose for 1, 2, 3. Breathe in for 4. Bring your arms up, stand on your knees for a count of 4. And then exhale to child's pose for 1, 2, 3, 4. Now breathe in for 5, standing on knees, bringing your arms up for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then exhale to child's pose for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now come to all fours. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Your knees will be about hip width distance apart. And we'll come into cat-cow. We'll just do a couple of cat-cow. So bring your chin and tailbone up as you inhale. When you exhale, draw your chin towards your spine and tuck in your tailbone. And let's do that just a couple times with your own breath, not counting breath. Just loosening up your spine. Just breathing in and out. Now, when you're ready to take your inhale, breathe in, curl your toes, and then exhale to downward dog. As you breathe in, come into cat, so bring your chin and tailbone up, and let's exhale to downward dog. And then we're going to count breath. So as you come into cow, so bring your chin and tailbone up for 1, 2, 3. Curl your toes, bring your hips high and back. Exhale, downward dog for a count of 3. Now breathe in for a count of 4. As you come to all fours, bring your chin and tailbone up. And then curl your toes, bring your hips high and back to downward dog for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Now come back to all fours, bring chin and tailbone up for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then curl your toes, bring your hips high and back, and exhale for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now come into all fours, and then squeeze your sides with your arms as you lower all the way to your belly. Rest your forehead on the mat. When you're ready to take a breath in, lift your chest and chin off the mat. Draw your shoulder blades down and back into a baby cobra. And then exhale down. Now, as you inhale, bring your chest up, draw your shoulders back, lift your right leg up. And then exhale, bring your foot down, rest your right cheek on the mat. So we'll do that 3 more times, counting breath. So lift your head and right the leg up for a count of 3, 2, 1. Exhale, lower your leg, rest your right cheek on the mat for 3. Bring your chin and chest up, right leg up for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale your right leg down, right cheek on the mat for 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time, right leg up, chest up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then exhale, foot down for 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now we're gonna lift chest up for baby cobra, and then lower your forehead to the mat. And then we're gonna switch over to the other side. So this time, lift your left foot up as you raise your chest and chin for 3, 2, 1, and then exhale, bring your left foot down and then place your left cheek on the mat for 3, 2, 1. Once again, lift left leg up and chest up for 4, 3, 2, 1, and then exhale, left cheek down for 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in for a count of 5. As you're counting your breath, be sure to bring your left leg up and draw your shoulder blades down and back. And then when you're ready to exhale, bring your left leg down and your left cheek to the mat. And then bring your head center, and this time we're just going to bring our shoulder blades back, legs up. Just take one breath in and then exhale your forehead to the mat. Now press yourself up into all fours, and we'll just do one cat-cow. So breathe in and then exhale. Bring your chin towards your chest, tuck in your tailbone. Curl your toes to bring your hips high and back to downward dog. We'll take 2 breaths here, so breathe in and out. Let your neck relax. Notice if you have any tension in your neck. When you're ready to take your inhale, walk your feet up to your hands to come to halfway lift. Hinge and forward fold, and then press your feet into the ground to rise up, reaching, extending your arms. Bring your hands to your heart and down to your sides. So we'll come into a Tadasana position, so have your feet about hip width distance apart, grounded into the earth. Have a slight micro bend in your knees to activate the muscles of your thighs. Draw your shoulders up towards your ears and then down and back. Standing up tall, filling a full line of energy through your body. So we're going to start by first bringing our arms out to the sides as you inhale, and then exhale your hands down. Now bring both arms up along your sides all the way up to the ceiling as you breathe in, and then exhale your arms down. So now on your inhale, bring your left arm out to the side and your right arm up overhead for a count of 3, and then exhale both arms down for a count of 3. Bring your left arm out to the side, right arm up overhead for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1, and then exhale both arms down. Doing the same arm movement for a count of 5 as you breathe in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then exhale for a count of 5, both arms down. Now bring both arms up, out to the side and up overhead as you breathe in, and then bring your hands through your heart and down to your sides. So let's do the other side. So this time on your inhale, bring your right arm out to the side, left arm overhead as you breathe in for a count of 3. Exhale both arms down for a count of 3. Breathe in, right arm out to the side, left arm up overhead for 4, 3, 2, 1, and then exhale both arms down for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your left arm up overhead, right arm out to the side for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then exhale both arms down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Notice if you've locked your knees, give a little shake to your knees, ground your feet into the earth, take a deep breath in, bring your arms up overhead, breathe in, exhale, bring your hands to your heart, and then down to your sides. So now we're going to come into a warrior-like position, so warrior 1. So bring your right foot in front and step your left foot back, ground your left foot into the earth. You'll have about a 90-degree bend in your knees. So find your foot placement that feels comfortable. Now bring both arms up to the sky as you breathe in. As you exhale, straighten your leg, your front leg, and stand up tall. Bring your arms to your side. So we're going to be doing a similar hand motion that we did in Tadasana. So we'll start by bringing right arm up overhead, left arm out to the side. Bend your knee as you lean forward and breathe in. Exhale for a count of 3. Straighten your legs and bring both arms down to your sides. So breathe in, right arm up overhead, left hand out to the side for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, both arms down. Straighten your front leg for 4, 3, 2, 1. Right arm up, left arm up, out to the side. Bend your right knee for 4, 3, 2, 1. Both arms down for 4, 3, 2, 1. I think I did 4 twice. Well, we'll do 5 now. Bring your right arm up for a count of 5. Left arm out to the side for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we'll be doing this, having your right leg out front. We're just going to switch the arm movements. So this time bring your left arm up overhead and your right arm out to the side. Bend your right knee again for 1, 2, 3. Exhale, both arms down. Straighten your right leg for 3, 2, 1. We'll come to both arms up, right arm out to the side, left arm up overhead for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, straighten your leg, both arms down for 4, 3, 2, 1. Count of 5. Right arm out to the side, left arm up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for a count of 5. Straighten your front leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now step your left leg up. We'll take a freedom breath. Place your feet in the ground. Bring your arms up and out to the sides. Feeling tongue twisted because I'm challenging my brain a little bit. Bring your hands to your heart and down to your sides. Actually, I'm going to do that one more time because I'm feeling a little flustered. Deep breath in, arms out to the side and up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart and down to your sides. Are you ready for the other side? This time, step your right foot back, ground your right foot into the mat, coming into warrior feet. So finding a foot position where you can bend your left knee now, making sure not to bring your knee over your ankle, so kind of keep that at about a 90-degree angle. So bring both arms up, breathe in, and then exhale both arms down. So let's start our breathing pattern. So breathing in, bring your left arm out to the side, right arm up for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, straighten your front leg, bring both arms down for 3, 2, 1. Right arm up, left arm out to the side for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, both arms, straighten your front leg for 4, 3, 2, 1. Right arm up, left arm out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten as you exhale, arms down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's bring both arms up, bend your left knee, breathe in, and then exhale, straighten your leg, bring both arms down. Okay, let's do the arm movement on the opposite side. So as you take a breath in, right arm out to the side, left arm overhead, bend your front knee, for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, straighten front leg, both arms down for 3, 2, 1. Bring right arm out to the side, left arm up for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, straighten your front leg, bring both arms down for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, straighten your front leg, both arms down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll step right leg up, take a freedom breath, press your feet into the ground, arms out and up, deep inhale, and then bring your hands to your heart and down to your sides. So we're going to come into a wide leg forward fold. So your feet will be wider than hip width distance, and you can have your toes slightly pointed in. Take a full deep breath in, and then we're going to forward fold as you exhale. Let your neck relax, and we'll come into the breathing pattern again, lengthening breaths as we'll come up to a halfway lift. So come up to halfway lift for 3, 2, 1 as you inhale, and then exhale, let your neck relax for 3, 2, 1 as you lower down. So breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4 as you're in halfway lift. Exhaling, lowering down, let your neck relax for 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in, rise up to halfway lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, lower, let your neck relax for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're going to rise up. Give a slight bend to your knee to make sure you support your back as you rise up. Take a full breath in. Bring your arms out and out to your sides into a star pose. So opening it through your chest. Deep breath in, and then let your arms come to your sides. So now we're going to come to our backs. And we'll do come into a bridge pose. So your feet will be planted on the ground, knees up. Find a foot placement where your fingertips can just graze your heels, so your feet about hip width distance apart. So we're going to be practicing arm movement and breath. So let's just do one where I'll demonstrate without counting. So when you take a breath in, you'll lift your hips off the ground and then bring one arm overhead. Turn your head to the opposite side of the arm that's lifted, and then lower your hips down and your arms down and bring your head back to neutral, so facing at the ceiling. Okay, let's try that with breath. So we'll start with right hand, and you'll be looking to the left, and when you breathe in, your hips will come up into bridge pose. So let's give it a try. So breathe in, right arm up, hips up, look to the left for 3, 2, 1 as you're breathing in. As you exhale, lower your hips, bring your neck to neutral, lower your right arm. Right arm up, hips up, look to the left for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, lower hips, arms, head neutral for 4, 3, 2, 1. Right arm up, hips up, look left for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, lower your hips, bring your arm down, neck to neutral. Now we're going to breathe in to bridge pose. So keeping your arms at your sides, lift your hips up, one breath, and then lower down. for 1 breath. Now let's do the other side. So it'll be left arm up, look to the right, bring your hips up on an inhale, and then exhale, bring hips down, arm down, and your head back to neutral. Let's give it a try. So as you breathe in for a count of 3, left arm up overhead, hips up, look to the right, and then exhale for a count of 3. Now we'll go to 4, bring your left arm up overhead, look to the right, hips up for 4, 3, 2, 1, and then exhale, hips down, look at the ceiling, left arm down. For a count of 5, left arm up, hips up, look right. And then bring everything back down for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now bring your feet up off the ground, and we're going to do a movement with our legs going up and down with breath. So when you inhale, your feet will come up, so pressing your low back into the earth, and exhale, so your knees will be up and your shins will be parallel to the earth. So let's try that. So breathing in for 3, 2, 1. Exhaling for 3, 2, 1. Breathing in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bring your arms out to the sides, kind of like airplane wings. And we're going to first exhale to the right as you bring your knees towards the ground. They don't have to reach the ground. For a count of 3. And then exhale back up. Breathe. I think I have the inhales and exhales. So actually we're going to exhale as you move and twist. Bring your head to the left as your knees move to the right. And then breathe in as you come up for a count of 3. Now we'll count to 4. Knees to the right, head to the left for 4, 3, 2, 1. And then exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. And for a count of 5, knees to the right, look to the left for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale as you come back to center. Now let's move to the other side. So starting with a count of 3. So your knees will go to the left and you'll look right for 3, 2, 1. And then exhale as you come back up for 3, 2, 1. Breathe in as you come over and twist for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale back to center for 4, 3, 2, 1. And then for a count of 5, knees to the left, look right for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then back to center for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands to your knees. So we'll end where we started. So starting with Apanasana again. So take a breath in with your arms straight, hands on your knees. Exhale, draw your knees in for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, straighten your arms, move your knees away from your chest for 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees away. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw your knees in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So bring your feet to the ground and then take a full body stretch. Reaching your arms overhead, stretching your feet, and then come into a resting position. It could be Shavasana with your arms out to your side and your legs spread apart, or just find a position that feels comfortable to you. Now I'll ask you the same question that I did at the start of class. First, drawing attention to your breath, noticing your breath, what it feels like, where it's at. Notice if you're holding tension anywhere in your body. And notice if there is still tension, if it's different or similar. And now bring attention to your thoughts and your mental state. And just notice. Notice if you're feeling similar or different from when you started class. And just think about if the class was maybe a little bit frustrating for you or mentally challenging. Actually, I know it was challenging for me to teach. Keeping track of left and right is sometimes a challenge for me. So thank you for helping me step out of my comfort zone. So we're just going to take just a few minutes and just settle in. Bring awareness to your thoughts. And then bring awareness to your breath. Noticing your inhales and your exhales. Noticing the sensation of your breath as it travels in and out. No need to count your breath. Just let your breath go where it naturally wants to. Bring awareness to your neck and allow the muscles of your neck to relax. And then travel down to your shoulders and back and let those muscles relax. Bring awareness to your arms, your upper arms, past your elbow, all the way to your fingertips. And feel tension melting away and allow yourself to settle in. Bring awareness to your legs, traveling down your thighs, past your knees and shins, all the way to your toes. Letting relaxation settle in and allow yourself to melt into your mat. In this state of relaxation, there's nothing to do. Now is your time to simply be. your breath, begin to deepen your inhales and exhales as you come back into your space. Start to feel some movement in your fingers and your toes as you breathe deeply. And as you continue to breathe deeply, bring movement to your arms and your legs and feel the energy coming through your body, bringing in oxygen, bringing in energy. And when you're ready, roll onto your right side, rest your head on your right arm, and take a moment in gratitude, thanking yourself for taking time to practice, maybe doing something a little bit more challenging, stepping out of your comfort zone. And thank yourself for taking the time to take care of yourself, your physical health, your mental self. When you're ready, come to a seated position. Draw your hands to your heart. We'll take a deep breath in as a class. Take a breath in and exhale and fold. Namaste. I'd like to thank Stephani Sutherland, a teacher in my yoga therapy training program. She designed this yoga practice. So thank you so much to her for bringing my awareness to this practice. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you for practicing.